Hello, 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 everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, all the things. Hi, guys. How is everyone doing? I hope your Tuesday is great. I hope if you're working and lurking that work isn't too difficult. Oh, and I forgot to turn off the volume on my phone. I am sorry that I am running so behind today. We were doing yard work and yeah, it was I better shower now so that I don't track stuff all over the place. And yeah, and I literally showered with like 15 minutes before stream was supposed to start to begin with. So like wet hair, don't care, barely dressed, all the things. Literally just rocking a sports bra and like a pair of leggings. So anyway, that is where we're at. Let's get into the game. We are going to start with our usual Tuesday of doing some Dungeon Siege. Then we will probably switch over to Phasmo for like the last hour and a half. Kind of our normal Tuesday craziness. So let's get into it. And I have new headphones, so I didn't have a chance to test run them before the start of stream, but I decided what the heck, we're gonna go with it anyway. Alright, so let's first check inventory, see how good or bad it looks. We can probably clear out some stuff. Oh, and we do have an upgradey thing. We're just gonna increase that. Increase the combat magic.
You have done more than you know. This chant has...
Boop-a-doop-a-doo. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we don't want that. We don't want that. Don't want that either. We'll keep those. I don't really know what to do with all of these extra spell books. I don't really have a purpose for them. I doubt that I'm going to use that, but we'll just look. Right, we switch to that hammer, which is better. Let's get that one out of here. Hang on to that. Armor of 26. Right, but we have all of those equipped because we have 4 of them, and that gives us a bunch of extra boost. Same with that. And this guy can get out of here. let's just grab some more stuff. We're sitting here. We might as well. I think she's probably got plenty. Oh, we can get those out of here. Okay. Make sure everybody is everybodying. Okay, everybody is standing here. Let's go. Alright, Garden of the Ancients. Look briefly at our trusty dusty map. Let's see. And we've got the usual bugs. Always gotta start out with bugs, apparently. And here's some more buggies. Oh, and there's one of the big guys too. Grab all of the stuffy stuff. Ooh, and we got some mana potions. Looks like there's probably one more hiding in this mana bush, actually. There is. I feel like I don't even remember the last time we saw mana bushes. Yeah, here comes another big guy. He's just hanging out in the ruins, too. Yep, and there's another one lurking over there. Alright, well, we're definitely going forward, so I don't know why I keep looking at the map so obsessively. Because here's all the wolfy wolves and another big guy. Oh, right, and we have to remember our stuff because now we're sleeping on the job. Well, even with some sleeping on the job, we did okay. We didn't do great. We could have honestly done better, but it is what it is. And let's upgrade her stuff. Yeah, we like the chance to freeze. We like the chance to freeze baddies. Oh, and here's some baddies so we can test it out. Yep, and I guess we better go in the door. Go in the door. Another frozen crypt. With zombies and a dinosaur. And bugs. Because there's always bugs. Okay, let's open this. And which way do we want to go first? Let's go this way. Here's the button. Button, button. Who's got a button? Let's get in here so that you can actually see. Oh, and it's got those shooty things. Do we have a button in here to turn them off? It doesn't look like it. Alright, now can I turn them off? Nope, I'm not seeing any buttons or anything that turns them off. So clearly it's in a different crypt that turns that off. And there's nothing to collect in here. Well, that's a ripoff. Alright. Let's go to the next button. I'm trying to get in the door so that you guys can see. That's better. Come here, you little zombie bastard. And collect all the stuff. Alright, is there anything else in here to collect? Anything that we can push? Anything that we can move? Doesn't look like it. Alright. On to the next one. Okay, seriously, where is everybody else and why are they not doing anything? Come on. and zombie and dino. This is not really a dino. Maybe he's more like a dragon? I don't know. It's not really important. Right, any buttons? Button. Who's got the button? What cartoon is that from? I don't remember. You would think I would, considering I say it all the time, but I don't. Right, and there's nothing else around here, so away we go. Make sure we're headed the right direction. There's wolves or whatever these are over here, so this is probably the right direction. It's usually a good indicator. Yeah, oh, and our journal is flashing. Well, once we're out of this battle, we had better take a look at our journal. Alright, so we have another death mask. We have, what, like 4 of them now? Alright, as I was starting to say, we were doing yard work first thing this morning. Oh, there's a big pile of baddies down there. We are obviously ending up down there at some point. We, trimming bushes, and one of our trees that's by our driveway was starting to hang pretty low, and it's honestly been hanging low always, but now it was just getting to a point where it was way too low. And so we needed to trim that so that you could actually park in that area safely and not have the tree, whack you in the face as you got out of the car, because that would be no fun. And then trimming the hedges, and there's one bush that's really close to the sidewalk that is always kind of teetering between being too far over the sidewalk and not. But the cool thing about doing all that is I don't think Kayak saw any. I saw 2 small praying mantises. One was on one of our trash bags, so I'm sure that it was in the tree limb when I cut it down. And the other one, I don't know where she was. I don't know if they were male or female praying mantises. They were pretty small, so they could totally have been male ones. I mean, it's July. I don't know if they would be young ones or adult-sized at this point. I don't know enough about praying manti to be able to tell or determine anything about it. But, yeah, one landed on my arm, which was really kind of cool, although sort of she did not want to get onto the tree limb that I was trying to get her onto, and having to do it at sort of an angle because they're on my shoulder, I'll post pictures on Instagram, because I did get pictures of them both, and that was really neat. That absolutely made being out there in the yard doing the non-fun things that you have to do as an adult with a yard. Kind of made them worth it. So, yeah, that's how we spent our morning. Okay, I should probably actually just get into this fray and now worry about this guy that's over here that is doing absolutely nothing, but I think we have to go around in order to get to those guys. So what did everyone do yesterday? Yesterday would have been Monday. I assume at least a few of you had to do the good old day job, you know, do the work thing to pay the bills and all that sort of stuff. Did anyone do anything different, exciting? Not exciting, but different. School is getting ready to start over here where we are, so I do not apparently have to do school supply shopping. Fortunately, the kiddo has everything that she could possibly want or need. Well, probably not want, but she has everything that she needs. She's very into sharks, which is really cool, and I hope that she does a whole lot of great things with it, with her interest. What a curious circle of mushrooms. You seem to recall rumors of almonds something. Will it do it again? I didn't finish reading it. There we go. Of Amun's interest in such occurrences. Amrin. Where is Amrin? Well, I guess if we run into Amrin, we'll tell him. It didn't update anything in my journal, so I guess it doesn't mean anything. Yeah, everything, all of the school supplies are all shark themed. Shark themed pencil case, shark themed, yeah, all the shark things. And so I think it's very cool, and she's very interested in studying sharks, which also, like, I really hope is something that she continues to want to do and pursue. So okay, where to? So there's still... We'll just kind of go around this way. Oh, these are nifty looking new monsters. Oh, and giant, I don't know, what would you call those? Yetis, maybe? They call them snow beasts. But they throw rocks. Rock throwing snow beasties. Well, we're here, so I guess we might as well look in the collapsing crypt here. Got a little bit of money. Oh, and we're shooting at stuff from across the ravine. Might as well. Alright, let's go back. We gotta go back this way. And talk to this guy. Oh, and we didn't even go in this tomb either. We totally kind of just unlocked the teleporter and then wandered all around it and didn't actually go in it.
Greetings, stranger. You seem to be a strong soul, full of life.
That voice sounds familiar. Anyway. We have two options. Full of life. I seek the Azunite catacombs. Do you know where it is? What is this place? Or two, there are too many questions I could ask, but I am in haste. I seek passage beyond the gate. What do we think? We've been pretty heavy on always doing the first one. The first one is like the nice one, the inquisitive, the we want to help out, whatever. And the second one is usually like the hurry up and tell me the things, or I'm in too much of a hurry to help you out with stuff. In this case, I almost like the second one, but I think we're going to go with the first one because we usually do. It's kind of our trend.
So many questions. One does not merely stumble into the Azunite catacombs. The dead guard their domain jealously, and do not take kindly to intrusions of the living. How could you have journeyed here and not know that?
If the dead can attack me in the realm of the flesh, then I can attack them in return. I have no fear of them.
Brave words. That is good. But I cannot let you pass in any case.
You are a gatekeeper then. Why will you not let me enter?
Because I have been tasked to guard this way until I learn something. Others have sought to bring me information, but have failed. The battle must be going ill indeed for so many to ignore the bidding of Champion Ravan.
Champion Ravan? I have never heard that name before.
What? Have you spent your life under a rock? The deeds of my brothers and I have inspired songs in every tavern and hall throughout the land. We have won more skirmishes against Zeramoth's hordes than any men living. We have never been defeated.
Zeramoth's hordes? What do you mean? Let's try that again. Zeramoth and his followers have been dead and gone for 1,000 years.
I will not hear such nonsense. Only last month we routed a band of his marauders pillaging the shores across from Iliera.
After the battle, we parted ways. My brothers Fiendin, Daziel, and Gregor returned here to the northern reaches to deal with additional attacks. I rejoined Azunai, and last week led his van in a sortie against Zeramoth's outriders. We easily squashed them and were cleaning the blood off our weapons when the messenger found me.
I see. A messenger, you say?
Aye. He was sent from Snowbrook Haven to bring me word of my brother's deaths. Except for you. Somehow everyone knows the prowess of the champions of the North. No mortal man could hope to defeat one of us, let alone three at once. How could my brothers possibly be dead? I set out at once to see if the rituals had truly been performed.
The rituals?
Yes, the rituals of my people. When a champion of the tribe dies, he must be mourned properly. His body is burned atop the sacred pyre while the minstrels sing all the tales of his deeds for 3 days and 3 nights. At sunrise on the 4th day, his ashes are placed in his coffin, and the coffin is interred within his personal crypt. If all was done properly, his death mask is placed atop his coffin and the crypt is sealed.
Ah, so had the rituals been performed then?
Well, that's the thing. I do not know. I cannot remember anything further. It is as if my memory is in shadow somehow. I know that the crypts are nearby, just northeast over the hill in fact, but I cannot seem to gather the will to leave this place. It is very odd.
That is passing strange indeed. Is there anything I can do?
I must know what became of my brothers. Check inside the crypts. If they are dead, their mask will be in place. Bring them to me so that I may see such proof as there might be for myself. I would be grateful.
If I do this task, will you let me pass into the Azunite burial grounds?
I will not stand in your way.
I will perform your
Their
task.
crypts are to the northeast over the hill. You can find them on the southern side of the road. By the light of Ellen, dear, what folly is this? You bring the death mask of not only my 3 dear brothers, but a 4th? But this means it cannot be. By all that is holy, what has happened in my hands?
What are you talking about?
And this mask is mine! Ah, the pain! The memories of 1,000 years flooding my mind! It is more than I can bear! My hands, my body, not but bones!
I, champion. It is the terrible truth.
My brother's dead! Myself dead! No, undead! Oh, how has this happened? A memory, those eyes, burning! Would that such a memory had remained lost?
And again, we've got 2 options. Eyes, what do you mean? Or, I am sorry to have disturbed you, Champion Ravon. If you could open this door as you promised, I shall leave you be. Yeah, I'm kind of curious about this eyes thing too, so we're going with the eyes.
His eyes captivated me. I could not look away. I came across him amongst the gravestones, just over there. He was bent over Dalziel, my poor brother's body. It was convulsing in silent screams. Oh, how could I have forgotten his screams? I yelled and ran towards him.
What happened?
It was a lich. He turned and simply stared at me. I think I dropped my axe. I could not look away, could not move. He came to me and said, "A fitting trophy you are, Champion Ravon. You shall abide here beneath the sky and guard my door. Latizo claims you as his prize."
Alrighty, and we are back to 2 more options. A champion of the North reaches made into a doorman? Why did you not simply run? Or 2, I have heard enough. It is ghastly beyond comprehension. I shall destroy this lich for you. Certainly that will free you from this imprisonment. Hey, I think we're going with the second one for once.
If you are able to do that, my friend, I will be eternally grateful.
I do not think you will have trouble finding him. Speak his name, Latizo, while standing upon the symbol of death at his door, somewhere in the depths of the catacombs. Return with my soul stone.
Farewell, Champion Ravon. When you next see me, I shall bring glad tidings.
Past traveler, my thanks to you.
Farewell, Champion Ravon. Right, and we have a new journal entry with a new chant. And let's look at the quest log. Ravon's Curse. Find Latiso, the Lich, in the catacombs. So let's save. We'll grab those things. Actually, we should have saved after we grabbed the things. Because it does not always give you the same thing if you have to restart. Okay, that's not the button. How does our inventory look? Full! That's how our inventory looks. Well, I think this is probably as good a spot as any to teleport and sell some stuff, and then we will get back into it. Over to the shop we go.
You have done more than you know.
Okay, you get out of here. You get out of here. I don't think she can use those, but we'll put them there anyway. And you go. I think we're gonna dump those books into our cache there. We'll put those there. Armor 17. Or 18, but this is part of a set. So maybe we want to hang on to those. You will get rid of. You will get rid of. You... Nope, she might need that. And she might need those. You will get rid of. Armor 25. Armor 100. Okay, so that shield can go. Nature magic of 30. 17. 31. You can go away anyway. I doubt we can use that, but... And then, as per usual, she needs, like, all the things. All the potionies, all the thingy things, all the stuffy stuff. Just needs every last bit of it. So, let's get that stuff in here. And we'll get like 2 more. Okay, so we dropped some stuff in with him. Okay, that's definitely way better. So is that. Got those since we're here. The music is so like peaceful and do 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 do. Anyway, it reminds me of something, like a, I don't know, like a Disney movie or something. Right, armor 17 with a bunch of stuff. Armor 31. And that is also part of a set. Okay. But that's a no-brainer. Armor 31. Like, duh. Right. I think everybody else is good. Let's go throw some things into our chest over here. I mean, clearly what I need to do at some point is move my spells into one of these. Let's get some of this stuff out of here. Because we have a lot of a few of these. If we could make some more space, that would be helpful. We also probably ought to actually, like, use them at some point. But let's get stuff out. Let's get that stuff that I just grabbed, sold. And then we will get back to adventuring. The best part of the game.
Please take your time, look.
I mean, I know I joke that this is what everybody came for, was watching the selling of stuff, but I know it's not true. And if this is what you came for, sorry, this part's going to be pretty quick. Try to sort this stuff, give us some more space. We can get rid of those too. There. Alright, back we go. Alright, and let's do the save thing again. And come over here, make sure everybody is over here with us before we teleport, because we've had to deal with that before. Okay. On to the catacombs. I guess after we shoot this guy. No, it usually helps if you're not on your teleporting spell in combat. It's generally helpful. Just maybe a little bit, kinda sorta. And we're shooting at him through the wall, so you know. Okay, in we go.
At last, the Azionite burial grounds. Think of how much wealth is here hidden behind these walls.
That is not why we are here.
Come, do not play the fool with me. The Azionites were a powerful people. They must have possessed wondrous treasures. Imagine what could lie buried behind these stones.
I have heard of no such thing.
You can stop looking down your nose at me. Of course, we didn't come all the way out here for wealth, but we could certainly use some.
Consider setting your dreams of wealth aside for the moment. Think rather of the princess trapped by the dark wizards.
Oh yes, the princess. I hear great tales of this maiden. They say she wields a sword as well as any man. I think she will be more than a match for those half-dead creatures.
If they fight with swords, aye. But that will not be the case.
She will persevere. She is the princess.
Yes, Daru. Oh, and we have these symbols again. I haven't figured out what all they mean. One of these days, we will find out. Here's all the buggy wuggies. All the bugs that like the dark, dank spaces. And some zombies. Okay, before we open that door, let's see what else. That would be a what else. Powers are fully charged. Okay, well, before we go in that door, let's have Daru open this door. And hopefully, besides a bunch of skulls, there's something cool in here. A rare great talisman. No, it's not the button. Death resistance, intelligence, strength, and fire resistance. Now somebody truly should be able to use it. Let's switch those. Throw that to him, see if that's one that he can use. Not really. But I bet it super is. Better than what she's wearing. There we go. And save again. Through the doorway, through the doorway. With all the ice and stuff coming down. Oh, and you can hear it too. I feel like I'm waiting for the whole thing to like collapse on us. I mean, if this were like a Tomb Raider game or something, there would be... it would definitely be trying to collapse on us at some point, but also there would be times where we could make it collapse and like have it, you know, bury the zombies and the bugs. In fact, that might be something that we go to at some point, is maybe doing some of the Tomb Raider games. Especially now that they're like remastering the old ones. But I think that I'll have to get a controller for my computer. I don't think... because like I have a couple of the newer ones on computer and they do just fine. But I always struggle a little bit. For some reason, I feel like controller is a little bit easier for those. That might just be me. I feel like the speed or something of having to push some of the buttons to get out of certain situations, I just don't do all that well on keyboard and mouse. More bugs. Okay, let's... I want to go back, make sure we didn't miss anything over here before we go on. Because we totally did miss stuff over here. More zombies. Frozen zombie. We like the frozen ones. Yay for frozen zombie. Bug. More bugs. Let's go up this way. Anything else over here? An out of place looking rock. Oh, and a random bug. Okay, which direction, which direction? I think... maybe this way first? We'll find out. Nope, that's our exit. Okay, so the other direction. More zombies. Oh, and there's another straggler. I want to look in my inventory. No, that's a nature magic spell, so that needs to go to her anyway. Ooh, 18 to 30. What I have is better, and it's got more stuff. Healing Rain. It helps if you keep your mouse on it instead of moving it around like a wackadoo. Curative Rain heals nearby allies a small amount over a long duration. Restores 164 life to the party over 8 seconds. Summon Greater Bracken Defender. Summons a Bracken Defender to fight for the caster. The stalwart wooden construct will defend the caster with its life. I mean, we don't remember to use this spell hardly ever anyway. Oh, it's one of the little tree guys. Isn't he cute? Like, seriously, I think he's cute. Hey, Tunnel A or Tunnel B or Tunnel C? These guys are not so cute. No wonder I'm having issues. No. My headphones weren't, like, the little clippy thing wasn't clipped to anything. Ultra close up. Is it gonna tell us when we're supposed to, summon what's his face? I hope so. Otherwise, we're probably never gonna do it. Let's improve the stun chance. I know it's for a two-handed weapon, but still. Let's get everybody up there. Oh, but there's one little measly bug. Oh, and more of the symbols. There was money down, or a health potion. Even better than money. Nope, we have an orange zombie back there. He's gonna be tougher than the others. As he's a soldier hero. And he knocked me out. Well, I guess while we're sleeping on the job. Hey, he gave us a lot of great loot, though. Nice. And a new teleporter. Well, since we have a new teleporter, that's probably a good sign to save. Wait, is this like... It's a big tentacle. Hey, we are now officially in the Azunite Catacombs. Oh man, now it's a... yeah. Now we have options again. No, I'm guessing they kind of lead to the same place. All of these stone masks are really... they're really cool. Oh, and we can touch all of these. So it was giving us... so that... and then that... this... and that, right? Huh, let's go down and see what trouble we can find. Nope, and there's a witch zombie. And they're... zombies cook things on... Do zombies cook food? Why would they need to cook food? And here's even more. Alright, pick up all the stuffy stuff. And let's upgrade everybody's abilities. Right, increase summon creature attack speed. Increase our casting speed. Vampirism, which adds some of your magic to your health. Ignite. Amplified lightning. Increase our combat magic. Increase our mana. Yeah, we'll go with casting speed. Alright, now our ranged lady. Shockwave. Crossbow damage. Let's do that. And our nature lady. Increase healing and magic damage. Mana cost of spells goes down. Summoned creature health goes up. Let's do that one. We just have to remember to summon her creature on a regular basis. Yep, and here's a dead Azunite mage. Boop boop you doo. Which direction? I think we go in this direction and deal with this circle first. Because there's stuff for us to blow up. Oh, and there's a little skelly dude. Hi, little skelly dude. At least I think it's a skeleton. I can't really tell, actually. Well, he's called a bone minion, so he must be some kind of skeleton. He is taking for flipping ever, though. Like, good grief, this guy is taking forever. Finally! At least he dropped us some good gear. Am I out of mana potions? I am. Who has mana floating around? You don't really... You don't really either. Okay. We're gonna have to go buy some more here in a little bit. For now, let's try to work a little bit better on our mana management. Nope, zombie. I mean, that works. If they just want to keep walking up to us, makes our job simpler. You have those days when the AC kicks on and you find that it actually makes you cold more than, like, comfortable. Yeah. Which, it's July. We are definitely not at that point in time of the year for, like, our AC to not be running. Okay, we definitely have to just sit and chill here for a second in order to get our mana back up. Either that or I need to start trying to right. I need to start trying to teleport. No, or we need to teleport. So I think we'll teleport. Let's see. We probably have stuff to sell anyway. I'm sure we have stuff to sell. Not you, button. I know, it really just wants to do that. Every time you're near the teleporter, it really just wants to be like, hey, teleporting! That's why you're here. That's what you want to do, right? You just want to teleport.
You have done more than you know.
Okay, you go, you, and you. You go there. I have 2 of you. I don't need 2 of you. We aren't even using 1 of you. We definitely don't need 2. I am pretty certain that he has better stuff. But we'll look anyway. Right, you get out of here, you get out of here, you get out of here. Let's get rid of these also. I'm pretty sure we have them. And we haven't been using our regents anyway. Damage 19 to 32. Intelligence, nature magic damage, aquatic affinity, mastery and freezing. Well, for her purposes, that is definitely a better weapon. And we'll remember to switch back now. That way we don't have to do it later. That adds to mana. That's probably better than this one. That's combat magic spell, so that's me. Get that out of here. And let's get everybody, I don't know, like a dozen mana potions. Maybe not quite that many, but a lot. We'll throw you a couple of... You don't need that. There we go. Let's get some more manas for you. And we'll just move some of these health potions around, because she's got a lot. But you do need a bunch more mana. Now, what if we throw a few of these in here and a few more to him? There we go. Let's see what this new spell is. Punishing Fire. This curse burns enemies from within, increasing the damage they deal with weapons, but punishing them when they harm others. Da-da-da-da-da. Plus 10% melee and range damage. Returns 54% of melee and range damage dealt. Let's move this ring over to her. That's gonna be better than whatever is in this spot. No, yeah, by far. And we'll get that out of here. Hit the sort button so that everything becomes neater. And probably get rid of that. Alrighty tighty, everybody. You go in there. No, we don't need this many of those ones, but I'll fix it some other time. Right, let's get back to it. Again, might help if I switched off the teleporting spell. I mean, unless we can teleport the bugs somewhere, which we can't. And that would be kind of a handy one. A mage hero. I mean, sure. Okay. So, I'm guessing we need to go back that way. Oh yeah, because there's definitely these guys over here. Or at least this time she was just a regular mage. Okay, is there anything we can touch or open or look at funny? Or anything over here? What else have we got? Oh, this is openable. Didn't give us anything, but it was still openable. Praying statues. I don't know if I would want praying statues over my tomb. I mean, to each their own. I'm not sure it's for me. The location where you now stand seems to resonate with a magical harmonic echo. Alright. Does that mean we're supposed to do something? Let's see, it's a tree, so if we assume her... Yeah, I got nothing. However, I do think I am going to take a quick break. So let's pause the game, that way nothing can jump up and get us. Put on the BRB screen. So everyone go get some snacks, get some water or a drink of your choice. Go pet your dog, cat, plant, whatever. Get some fresh air. I'll be back in just a couple of minutes. Alright, we are back. Now let me turn off my BRB screen. And we'll unpause the game. I absolutely had to grab a little bit of food because I was starving. Alrighty. So we have no idea what we're supposed to do with this thing. But it's somehow important. It won't let her, like, cast stuff. So, I don't know. So let's move on to... Where are we going? This way. And there's a bug. And a zombie. And another zombie. And more bad guys. All the bad guys. Random tree in the middle, or tree stump, really. And more zombies. Zombies, zombies, zombies. Oh, and there's one of those weird looking guys, too. What are you? A flay pick. And we'll take out this zombie. Is that everything? Nope, there's a couple more. And we've got this guy over here. Oh, and there's something back there. You should probably look real quick, because I bet it's like a small room or something. I don't know. Maybe it isn't. Maybe it's a big room. Maybe it's an exit. It's a room full of bugs, though, no matter what it is. And nothing to grab over there. Oh, it is definitely a dead-end room, so I'm glad we went back this way before getting too far ahead. These guys were definitely not there earlier. Alright, this way we go. Five flay picks. Oh, there was a health potion. Let's have somebody pick that up. And cutscene. Nope, there's the princess.
Leave us.
So it claimed Dark Wizard Valdis when we started this battle, but now it just says Dark Wizard. So, not to mention that Valdis is like the big bad guy in this, so I don't think we would defeat him like 3/4 of the way through Act 2, when there's a whole third act. Alright, why is nobody else doing anything? Come on, people. You, get your butt up here. Oh, that's what you get. Oh right, we have these other spells that we always forget to use. These big ones are just pains in the butt. Come on, take out the stupid shield shards. He's kind of predictable in the I'm gonna be on the right, and I'm gonna be on the left after you whack me enough. Oh, this time he proved me wrong and went, I'm gonna be in the middle. Come on. Get all these stupid shields out of the way. Might help if I actually replenished mana and stuff. Nobody has any mana, so there's that. Right, so we definitely need to somehow get this guy done, because we don't have any more mana potions, and I'm pretty sure we can't teleport in the middle of a boss battle. Oh shoot, and I am dead, not just passed out. Well, that's annoying. I obviously wasn't paying attention to the health stuff. Well, we got him. It took forever, but we frickin' got him. So yay us! Bam bam! We flippin' got him. And now I have to bring myself back to life, but you know, one thing at a time. Alright, let's collect the stuffy stuff. Yep, helps if you have the right person selected. Oh, we got through that one just barely in time. Let's give her a bunch of health things. And we're gonna save. And now let's go talk to the princess.
I suppose I owe you my thanks, although I could have handled those vultures well enough on my own. Who are you?
Oh, I guess maybe she's not the princess. Are you alright? The odds did not seem fair.
Aye, not fair at all. For them, I was merely biding my time, waiting for the right opportunity. They would have never taken what they wanted from me. Of that you can be sure. I am Eva, of the Northern Reaches.
They wanted something?
Aye, but I would die before letting the Dark Wizards have their way.
I thought they were holding you hostage to break the resistance.
True. They thought my captivity would halt resistance forces. However, the Dark Wizards also seek a powerful artifact in the Haven. I am the only one who can reach it, and they wish to know my secrets.
You speak of the Aegis. Of...
Yes, the Aegis of Blindness. Is that what brings you this way as well?
I was sent here to help you.
It is the Aegis I must consider now. One is safe within the Haven, but the other is being sent there by caravan. They should have passed by here already. I fear something terrible has happened.
Alas, I found the remains of that caravan on the road.
No! Has my impatience doomed us all? Jessic, my soldiers, the Aegis? Did you see what happened to the Aegis?
All is well, my lady. I carry the Aegis of Death with me.
You do? Oh, then you are a friend indeed. The Haven may yet stand against the Morden. Will you go there to protect my Aegis as well?
The Aegis of Blindness? It appears my burden grows heavier with every step. But I will not fail you, Ava. Which way to Snowbrook Haven?
Through here. The Morden army is attacking the Haven from the south, so you must enter from the north. Past this door is an exit from the catacombs. There is a pass over Snowbrook Mountain to the east. There you will find an entrance to Snowbrook Haven. Listen, most of Snowbrook Haven is underground. Enter through the servants' quarters. Make your way to the throne room and search around the throne. There is a hidden compartment beneath it containing a key to unlock the Aegis. After that, find the commander. She's in charge of the resistance forces and will be glad to have any reinforcements.
Thank you.
I will go with you to the Haven.
Oh, right, we can't.
You no longer enjoy my company? When you change your mind, and you will, I will be in town gathering reinforcements. Look for me there.
Aye, thank you, milady. Alright, her journal is flashing. Yes, we want to save. Enter the haven through the servants' quarters. Now, there was a part in the map that I thought that we had missed or skipped, but I can't see it, and I don't think we're gonna run back to look for it, so...
She's a strong one.
The princess? Aye, she held her own against those dark wizards very well.
She'll make a good ally.
Aye, the resistance will do well to have her fighting with them, I am assuming is how it ended. I'm expecting to see a teleporter like any minute, which would then indicate that we're at a good stopping point for today. And up we go. It might help if she was no longer on Resurrect. Alright, look at our trusty dusty map, which just shows the big box. Let's look around the big box, see what we find. There's a door. Here's another tomb. Alright, I think I looked at everything, so through the door we go. And more zombies. And tomb, or casket, coffin, tomb, I guess they all apply. And another zombie. Can we open this half-buried one? We can. Ooh, and we can open that half-buried one. All these people buried with gold. Like, you can't... I mean, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I don't know anything about the afterlife. I just assume that you can't take it with you. I mean, I know certain cultures also believed that, you know, you'd need food and all sorts of things for your sanctuary door requires nature magic. Well, we have one of those. Ooh, I wonder. Well, we do have better gloves on, though. But usually, the cultures that, ferried you with food or with other things was because they believed that on your path to the afterlife, to the underworld, to wherever you go in the end, you would need things like food and water and, good horses and so on. So, I don't know. Maybe you do. Maybe you need gold in the afterlife too. What do I know? I've never been there, so it's not like I would know. Okay, we are coming up close to a teleporter thing. It's doing the... yeah. We could have teleported back and gotten our mana stuff and then come back to finish this up, but we were just being impatient. So we're going to sit here for a minute, let some mana build up, and then we will keep going. Well, I kind of wish we had saved our mana and not auto-cast our pet, but pets are helpful. Fortunately, these buggies are pretty easy to whack. These guys, not so much. For not having a lot of melee skills, I seem to do okay with that. And there is our teleporter. So let's get this guy out of here. Alright, so let's teleport back to town. Alright, let's save. And we are gonna switch over to a little bit of Phasmo for the next, like, I don't know, hour or so. So let me get it up and running. Okay, let's turn... Yes, we want to exit. Close that out. There we go. Let's change back to our custom. And I was thinking we might do a couple of sunny restricted. We might just do one. I was originally feeling like I was going to do a whole bunch of them, and then I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. Oh, we could also turn on our counter. There we go. Right, so yeah, let's do sunny restricted and see what happens. And my screen's probably gonna go funky. We'll find out.
Check the equipment and get set up before investigating.
Yep, they're at whack.
There's been no reports of violence or sightings, but please remain careful.
I really am not sure why it does that. It's like it doesn't do it normally, it's only if I have to move it from like one screen to the other. If it, I don't know. We have heavy rain. Cleanse the area, sanity below 25, and capture a photo of any successful reading on the EMF meter. And we have case number 682. I still think my case numbers are all wonky. But it doesn't matter. Charles Moore. We are looking for Charles Moore. Alright, and power is right near the front. So, I guess we will find out. I know that some people know, like they just know what area they have based on, I think, where the power is. I don't, so I guess we'll find out. Okay, where is light switch? And power. Is there a light switch like right in here too? No. Ding the bell for good measure. Right, not in here. And it's not in here either. Okay, we don't have either of the downstairs. Let's get this light on. And we have the Ouija board. Look, see if we find the phone. Okay, so this is the hall we've got. And this is the male wing, I think. I don't see any bones. I guess it could be behind the door. I wonder, are you a hallway? You're a hallway ghost. Okay. So, I'm gonna drop this there. Problem is that this is a pretty big hallway. Make sure it's that hallway and not this hallway. It'd be kind of nice if it was this hallway, but it is not. I'm also not absolutely positive it's this hallway, but that's what we're gonna go with for the moment. I mean, that is where we saw our breaths, so that's what we're gonna assume. And let's grab some more things and check our sanity. Okay, our sanity is still good. Sorry for the chair. So let's get some stuff in there. See if we can see any orby orbs. I do not. Oh, I just threw something somewhere. I mean, like I said, this is where we're getting breath, but it's not really particularly cold. And you know, just like so many of these other maps, I will probably thoroughly miss the bone because it's kind of hard to see with all the debris on the floor. I'm glad I had the dots already down, or I wouldn't have been able to figure out which way I was going to get out. Alright, so what else do we need to grab? We need to grab a ghostwriting. I might turn that back on if we're gonna do more Sunny Meadows runs. I didn't even think about it. No, because I have the crucifix in my hand. Let's see if the camera sees anything. Alright, well the camera hasn't seen anything so far. We're at 79, so let's get this one down and get a ghostwriting book. I think we're just gonna drop the camera. Put this one like here and hope that that covers enough of the space. I mean, I don't see any open doors. Okay, do I have totally open hands? I do. Oh, and we never changed our stream title or anything else. Okay, title has been changed. Always forgetting something. Alright, ghosty writing, spirit box. Oh, EMF, that would be useful. I do want to throw some motion sensors in there. Where are you? Where are you? Are you near? Are you far? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Am I even in the right place? Where are you? Okay. I'm not confident enough to say no. Because I feel like we might not even be in the right spot. And it's just everywhere else is like 13, 14, 12, and that's 5. Which is kind of why I was thinking I wanted those. And one of you. We probably should have had a candle with us to begin with. Yeah, and see, now we're not getting breath at all. But it's finally getting colder. We're down at 3. I don't know. I don't know at all. It feels a little bit more like Broken Ghost than... But let's see if the camera finds anything. Because sometimes the camera finds things and we don't, so... Oh, it found something. What did it find? Motion sensor. Okay, so we are in the right spot, at least. That'll be a duplicate, but that's okay. We'll keep a duplicate for now. I'm not too worried about it. Okay, EMF, sanity, and cleanse the area. And what's my sanity looking like? Okay. Of salt, of that. Let's get you in there too. I know we already have one down, but having a second one would be helpful. And wish too. Which motion sensor was it? That one. And it just blew out the candle. Okay, we're not going to light it a third time after that because I don't know what this thing is. Nope, but we have feats, so we finally have some idea of what it is. Too many things in my hands. Okay, where do we want to put this dots? Where should this dots go? I think that'll work. Okay. Let's have you. Let's mark the UV. Trying to be in the light more. It just called it evidence. What evidence was it? No, it's another motion sensor. Well, we're not keeping all the motion sensor ones. Alright, we have dots. Okay, I think... keep pushing on the wrong buttons today. Let me put you out there. I already have one duplicate motion sensor, and we had to delete a third. Like, we're not gonna... We have the back one still going. which the camera probably will pick up, but hopefully not so much. Alright, so Banshee Phantom Goryo. Oh, but we saw the dots in person, right? Like, not just on the screen? I'm pretty sure. I think so. So... Banshee or Phantom, which would make sense with the slow to get freezing thing. I can put you down. We know we have UV. I don't think we're actually going to hit freezing though. So if we cross that out, it doesn't change anything. That doesn't change anything. So it's either spirit box or orbs. Kind of afraid to walk down this hall with this big camera screen in front of me, because I really don't want to get stuck. What the heck is ticking? I don't like that. I do not like the ticking one bit. Where are you? Are you near? Are you far? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Are you near? Are you far? Are you close? Are you friendly? Where are you? Where are you? And we're gonna head back out to the van and see if we can see anything in the van, because I don't know. The crime scene tape says ghost hunt and distribution. I don't know why that amuses me, but it does. No, we're not even getting motion sensors going off. So it's got to be like way at the other end of the hall, I guess, or something. Well, let's do the cleanse. And then I think we're gonna have a guess at it. We're gonna have a guess at it, I think, that it's a Banshee. That it's a very lazy Banshee. And Banshee is generally one of my favorite ghosts, but they are kind of more fun to play with when there's multiple players. And this one just does not seem to be that interested in being near me, which also seems really strange. Okay. If that didn't count, then she way at the other end, which then also again doesn't make a lot of sense. So, I guess we're gonna try way at the other end with the thermi and see what happens. Because that's kind of all I got. Because you're way back here. I really don't like that ticking noise. What is it? Hi, creepy. We're gonna smudge you. Was not a fan of that. Super wasn't. Okay, we're still not gonna get freezing, but maybe now we can actually, like... get some stuff. I mean, it did stuff all the way out here, so I still think that we're right on our feelings. What do we need? Ghost orbs. No, let's get these, then we can come back and grab the camera. I mean, it did... Where's our other salt? There it is. I am super gonna get stuck on these gurneys. It is gonna be super not funny. Where are you? Why can't I see you? Ah, now I'm turned around and I can't find the stupid door or the light. I mean, if you're gonna do that to me, at least make it so that I can frickin' see you and get video and shit. Assholey ghost. Hmm. Oh, when you killed the power. Well, at least the power is on the way out the door. Do that. And let's go check sanity and maybe just watch from the van for a second, because I don't know. Sunny Meadows kind of gives me the heebie-jeebies sometimes. Now let's fix this camera angle. So like there. Put on the night viz. Oh, we have Orbeez. So that confirms Banshee for us, I think. I believe, right? Yes. Okay, our last objective is the sanity below 25. I do still have a smudgy wudge in my hand. Let's see. Okay, we gotta maybe not. No, our hands are probably okay. So if I do this and this, take the smudge with me, and we hide somewhere, we should be able to get the 25. Is there anywhere tolerable to hide in here? No. So it would just be being in a corner and hoping that it never comes in there. Which is sort of the same for this room. But I think that's what we're gonna do. Let's just hide right here. Oof. Usually, when I'm playing with the fam and we're trying to do this, it's sort of whoever has the lowest sanity stays in the van and watches all the stuff. Now I have to remember to look at the journal. But yeah, I enjoy solo playing with you guys. I think in some ways, I wouldn't say in all the ways, but in some ways I like playing solo better. It is really fun to... That was Ghosty killing the power. In some ways, but I really like playing with the fam, and I wouldn't mind at some point maybe eventually doing like community days or something, but not yet, not for a while. I heard it touch a door. So I'm gathering it's hunting. Or it was hunting. Make sure that says Banshee in case I don't survive through this, because that is a distinct possibility. Feels like it's taking 400 years for me to get down to the 25. So what are your plans? What's everyone's plans for the rest of Tuesday for this afternoon, this evening. I guess some of you might already be in the evening and just be planning to go to bed. But what are your plans? Does anyone have any fun plans? Got a favorite TV show they're looking forward to binging later? Dinner? Any good dinner ideas that you're looking forward to eating later or cooking later? Any of the things? I do have trivia tonight, like usual on Tuesdays, and Buttercup, our little chihuahua with the heart condition, does have a vet appointment this afternoon. So obviously we're doing those things. Other than that, I don't know what we're doing this evening. I might try to get ahead on some work stuff. I know, boo. But I might try to get some work stuff done. I really feel like we ought to be at the 25, but I'm not willing to go out and find out. Would rather hit the 25, take my 2 pills to be not at 25 anymore, and then, go from there. It's just being very slow about doing this for me. And we know, because Murphy's Law says that if I say screw it and we pop at least one of those pills, we'll have been like so close to the 25 when we get out to the van. We'll be at like 52 or something. Because on this custom, the restoration is 25, I'm pretty sure. I just don't know why it's taking so long. We're gonna wait like 1 more minute and then I'm gonna say screw it and pop the pills. And we're just gonna call this good enough. Because we've been sitting here for, I don't know, at least like 3 minutes, I think. And as much as I love chatting with you all and finding out your plans and all of that sort of stuff, we don't want to sit here all day. I mean, we could change it to just chatting in Sunny Meadows, I guess. We could totally make that the stream title, right? We got it. Nope, but she is hunting right now. So let's wait for that to finish. And I think actually our Banshee was a male, but somehow in my brain Banshees are all ladies. I don't know why. Just are. In my head, Banshees are all ladies. And who knows? Charles Moore might be a lady also. I mean, we're not going to go ask. Alright, bye, Charlie. Okay, we got all 3 of our objectives. We've got some media. We're pretty sure it's a Banshee. We aren't dead. That's the part that... I shouldn't say it's the part that I care about. The rest of it I care about also. But, you know, not dying is a good thing. And we were correct with the Banshee! Yay! Yeah, we never looked... Well, we never really looked for the bone either. But we still got 2,000 for it, so we'll take it. We don't need to listen to that countdown. Although it was 45 minutes. I don't know that I want to spend 45 minutes in the map or... Well, mail room 1. So we probably walked right past it, or right over it, or right through it. Because we were in the mail wing, right? I mean, we had to be. The bone was there, so... Well, that's poopy. Alright, give me 1 second. I'm gonna take like 30 seconds to stretch real quick, and then we will go on to the next one. Okay, let's see. Where do we want to go next? I know I was talking doing a bunch of sunny runs, but I don't know. I'm kind of not feeling that as much as I was. Let's do a willow.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation. I've got nothing else to report, unfortunately.
Right, Ella Johnson. Sanity below 25, escape during a hunt, and photo of the ghost. Well, we'll see what happens. Power is in the garage. Oh. Convenient bone right in front of our faces. That's not the button. Just, again, with all the wrong buttons. No tarot. And got the power on. No mirror, no Ouija board. No good hiding back here. We'll check out here. Is out here the ghosty room? No. No monkey paw. Oh, there's a shoe. Ghosts in their shoe throwing. I mean, really? But we're running into the same problem. It's not actually cold in here. I mean, it's trying, but, you know, same problem as Sunny. Ah! Jesus Christ. Well, Ghosty's in here. Thanks for the photo, since you scared the shit out of me. Ah, I'm gonna have to take another shower before I leave the house today. Come on, Jerry. Get you away from this mean ghost. What ghosts are super eventy? Like early on. Thays can be or tend to be. What else? There's gotta be more than just a Thay. No, because you have to have the video camera, Ed, not the lighter in your hand if you want to put it on the thingy. If you want to put it on the tripod, you have to have the right thing in your hand. It can't be hanging out in your pocket. Yeah, we never put the camera over here. Maybe we should. Is that it messing with the radio again? Okay. What else do I have in my hands? Well, we have orbs again. Let's see what else it finds. Right, let's do this. We need you. Sanity's still okay. We need the other dots. I don't have anything in my hands to, like, anything. Stay right there. I mean, we knew we weren't gonna make it, but it was worth a shot. Let's look at the camera again. I'm hoping maybe... I mean, we don't have freezing. It's super eventy. From this angle, of course, we can't see the ghostwriting book. So... let's get... another one down. And let's do a motion sensor too. Helps if you actually walk in the house, Ed. Where do we want to put you? Like there. It's gonna be too late for me to catch the door move, but I can try. Okay, it's still cold in there. And not out here. This custom, the ghost shouldn't change rooms, it can just roam. But sometimes you can't. I feel like it just does whatever it feels like. And hopefully this will catch the motion sensor. Nope, we've got dots. And we had orbs, right? I think... I mean, we don't have freezing. Which only takes Yuri off anyway. So far we have no ghostwriting. That does take Thay away. Maybe we have another Banshee. Oh, it almost got the dots. Okay, what's in my hands? Nothing, just the camera. Alright, so let's grab you, let's grab UV. And let's see if we can't get some stuff. As long as I don't bump my mouse and try to send us into outer space. No, throw it right in the book. Yeah, moving the book is fine. Nope, I can't get anything for the ball. No, I wasn't on video camera. That was probably part of my problem. Nope, still can't. Maybe if I caught it in the beginning. Alright, we got a Dots Ghost video. Nope, and we have UV. It didn't catch the salt fast enough. But we do have a UV picture. We have a Banshee again. It is the day of the Banshee. At least this Banshee is nicer than the last one. Ah, still not fast enough because I was busy trying to sort hands. There, we finally got that. Right, now can I get a... Well, I could have had I been fast enough. Alright, ghosty ghosty. I know you just dotsed for me because that's what I was wanting, but I didn't catch the picture because I suck. So... could you do another one for me, pretty please? Pretty please? I'd appreciate it. Come on, ghosty. She's super not gonna do it. Can I get that? No. Well, we got the door move. I don't... Yeah. I'm like way far back in my chair, all the way as far as it can go. If I went any further, I'd probably disconnect something. We're gonna go out here for a minute. Collect ourselves in the safety of the van. Okay, I don't need a video camera anymore. We're just gonna watch the other video camera because it'll let us know what she's doing. If she's doing anything except being a jerk and scaring the crap out of me. What do we want to do? We don't need any more videos. We have photos. We could bother with sounds. We could just do the objectives. We could not bother with any of it because we know it's a Banshee and just call it for the day. What are we thinking, folks? What do we want to do? I think we're going to take the money we've got and run.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
Not as good as last game, but we didn't do all of this stuff, so there's that. Alright, so I think on that note, we are going to call it for the day. I do have, unfortunately, things I need to get done this afternoon. So that's going to be it for us today. I appreciate each and every one of you. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for spending part of your day with me. All my lurkers, all my chatters, all my everybody in between. Everybody who watches VODs and stuff after the fact over on YouTube. I appreciate all of you. You are what makes this all fun and worthwhile and, you know, keep me coming back every week and make me wish that I could be here more often. We are working towards that. We are working towards me being here a little bit more often. So have a great rest of your week. I will see you all on Sunday. Much love to you all. Have a great day. Have a great evening. Bye, everyone.